Alright, what the fuck is up, y'all? What's cracking, man? You feel me? Your boy Sitcho in the VIP got a little you feel me? My mama. We instantly finna do a little reaction, you know what I'm saying? A little quick little vid, you know what I'm saying? Title of the video is Cam Newton asks this, then Woody Mcclain left the room. He ended up coming back and finishing, you know what I'm saying? But Woody Mcclain is King up in power, you know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know who Woody Mcclain is by his real name and stuff like that, that's who it is. So y'all gonna recognize as soon as y'all see him and shit, y'all would already know. But we finna do that, smoke this little blunt, you know what I'm saying? Quick little 8-minute vid, so it's probably gonna be no longer like 12 to 15 minutes, you know what I mean? If I got any inputs on some shit, so let's get this shit started right now. You feel me?
But I'm always curious to ask this question about actors. When you tap into an emotion, have you acknowledged that emotion as real or fake?
It's always real. I'm always looking to tell the truth. Like, how close can I get to the truth? You know what I mean? That's like every role I take, every opportunity I get, I'm just trying to tell the truth. And I'm not really acting no more when I'm on screen. I'm telling the truth. You know, and I feel like in my position too, it can, I don't know, man. I get asked a lot about being put in a box. Like, you feel like you're gonna get put in a box? And for me, I feel like I play different. I feel like I play different characters. But for some reason, I feel like everybody sees me as one thing. You know, and I don't know how to feel about it. Because, I mean, even when my first acting class I took in LA, they had this exercise where it's the first day of class, and you have all these actors in there. And then she sit a chair in the front of the room. Boom. And she said, all right, you, come here. Sit right here. This is me. I'm sitting in the chair. Back towards the whole crowd. All right, y'all. I want y'all to tell this guy what y'all see him as. So I'm sitting in the chair. Everybody's saying, bad boy, the thug, the killer. I'm hearing this stuff. They don't know me. You know what I mean? I'm hearing this stuff. And she's like, all right, stop. She's like, all right, turn around, introduce yourself. So I turn around, I'm like,
Which one of y'all niggas trying me?
yeah. I'm like, Woody, nice to meet y'all. Everybody's laughing. Turn back around. All right, what y'all see him as? Oh, he's the nice guy. He's the sweet guy. He's the da-da-da-da. But that moment made me realize people judge you before you even talk, before you even say something. You know what I mean? So before I was just picking any kind of role because I just wanted to act. But now moving forward in my career, it's like I want to be very strategic of what I pick because I don't want everybody to keep perceiving me as this bad person. Because
It's okay, bro.
Oh, what the fuck is let's smoke it, bro. Motherfucker smoking like yo, what a smoke to it. Like it to that. I don't know. I know that sometimes we used to be blowing, bro. Like you would get that little one, I just be like, and you rolled it too. You rolled it.
my bad.
You good. You know, you are good.
I bet.
Don't feel rushed. If anything, lean in.
Oh, thank you, bro.
No problem.
I wonder what bro go through in his everyday judgment advice after playing his role for so long, for so many years. Now, it ain't like hella years, but it's enough.
Nah, I work so hard to not
Be portrayed as
be
something.
that,
Yeah.
be seen as that younger Woody. You know, after that moment I had, and getting out of that moment and having that conversation with God, I just always wanted to go down just the, you know what I mean, just a better path. I want to be a role model. I want to be that person people can look up to or go to.
Ass, this motherfucker.
And
What? It's fucking light as hell.
I don't know. I won't allow nobody to put me in a box. That's just how I'm feeling.
What now
Now, what the fuck? Is that a cigar can?
impacted you the most?
It gotta be.
The reason why I say that is that, and it's okay. If you don't want to share,
No.
put it in
I
the
wrote
box.
it too.
I respect you enough to keep probing, but I want to be obedient to this space, and I want to help you. That's not to say I can, I just hope. Because that emotion that you went to,
Yeah.
or that was triggered, comes from something. And have you identified what it actually is?
I think it was
There's been stuff like this the whole time.
recently finding out I have twins on the way, 2 baby girls. And
Let me speak on
for
this
some
real
reason
fast.
now,
Video almost over anyway. So I can say some more shit real quick. This what I feel like he aiming at. You know, once you play these roles, it's over. Like, it's never going away, bro. These movies, these shows, everything, they're gonna forever re-air somewhere. Somewhere, bro. TV, YouTube, the internet in general, anything, bro. People are gonna get their hands on it. So, like, with him, I feel like what's bothering him and eating at him is the fact, like, I think he just said he literally got twins, and I think they're girls. They're both girls. So with him, he don't want to see, like, he don't want his kids basically to grow, like, and this is stuff, before you have kids, it probably hit your mind. It probably don't. But, like, if it do, it probably don't hit your mind as hard because the kids ain't in the picture. Yeah, that's exactly what it's like. Smoke like this. It smoke like this because it was laser. It was real laser. Like, for real. Oh, excuse me. Look, I'm back real quick. Bro. But, you know, like, before you get the kids, you might not really think about the certain things you do or you are doing, you know what I'm saying, or have done. But it's like, when you're an actor, bro, these certain roles, bro, like any role, you just gotta think real in depth, probably, or potentially before you really take them. You know what I'm saying? Especially you don't want to sit there and then you start regretting it, kind of thinking about the fact, like, bro, damn, I got kids on the way now. Bro, I done sat here. They gonna grow up, and at some point they gonna see me up in these shows, robbing niggas, killing the fuck out of niggas, messing with this woman and messing with this girl, playing with this girl emotions, playing with this girl emotions. All of this shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't want them to see that and think like that's the type of person that I am in any type of way, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though it's just acting, as they grow up, they'll potentially understand that. They might not be able to understand that until it's like probably too late, you know what I'm saying? So that's where he probably like at with it, like, man, I ain't trying to get stuck in that image, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm better than that image.
in the acting community, people identify you what you play. So I don't want my baby girls to grow up and think their dad is a bad person. You know, so I'm just more conscious about the art I put out to the universe. You know? And it's scary because I know nothing about being a father.
That's fair.
So everything is blurry right now. I'm just trying to figure it out. Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Do you fear your daughters will find out why you went to jail?
No. I would tell them. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Like, realistic, bro. As a man, you ain't gotta have kids and stuff to understand another man's mentality. If you actually a man, you know what I'm saying? And you go through your own inner thoughts and situations, you know? Stuff or ponder on you. And, like, that's why I said to listen to stuff, because I'm not a know-it-all, but I've sat and absorbed so much knowledge and different stuff. And I hung out. I ain't gonna say hung out, but I grew up with, like, besides my friends, that was like, you know, all my friends was actually my exact age. Like, all my homies, like, literally was my age. We all was in the same grade, everything. Like, all my friends and shit, whatever. Besides that, though, I grew up literally being around nothing but older people. My older brothers, my older cousins, uncles. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight old souls. So it's like certain things with me, I just have an older soul with a lot of stuff naturally because that's what I grew up around, you know. So I just kind of adjusted to that and kind of growed it, you know, on my own. So it's like, with certain stuff, I'm able to kind of just see it and understand it for what it is because I've been there. I mean, my fault, not I've been there, my fault. But I've seen it or witnessed different things that are similar, or I've had the talks where it's like the explanations is like in the same sort, you know? Yeah, this motherfucking gold. Man, just figured out paper and shit. But yeah, man. Bro gonna be good though, you know what I'm saying? On my life. He most definitely got a nice acting career going on. I ain't even gonna just say nice. But you know, he got a great acting career en route, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he got some great things ahead of him. I feel like he shouldn't let this like sit too heavily on him and set too heavily on his mind. Because bro, this ain't gotta portray who you is. Now I understand, like you said, like in acting in Hollywood and just in life, you know, once you start playing roles, people start seeing you like them roles. But like, I mean, it all just depends because you can always twist it. Like, for instance, I'm gonna use one of his peer fellow actors that he act alongside. The actor that played Tommy, I just don't know his real name off the top of my head, but the person that played Tommy, right? You watch all of this force, ghost, power. You watch all of this. All you see is he one of them, bro. He's savage. He just with it, bro. Everything. It's a whole nother movie or show that just came out that he's in where he's playing a whole totally different role. It do kind of catch you off guard because when you see it, especially when you've been seeing a person play a role for so long and you seeing them playing something that ain't nowhere near it, it will kind of catch you. But what he got to realize too is it'll make a person now pay more attention to you in that role. And it could be a good thing or a bad thing, but a person going to pay more attention to you in that role to really see how you play it. And depending on how you play it, if you play it well enough, a person will be like, oh, okay, you played that role, so now I can see you as this person as well. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. So I get it. So all you got to do, bro, is you can always do power as long as you have a role in there where, you know what I'm saying, 50 is continuing to keep the series going and stuff. You can always do that, bro. Don't ever think you can't. But he basically having like a, I don't want to say crisis, you know what I'm saying? Cause like, but he's basically having just like one of them mental moments like Chris Tucker had, bro. But he's like, man, I got kids and stuff now, bro. I just can't go back to being Smokey, bro. Like, and I would do it, but I can't. I refuse, bro. I'll never do it. I'll never do it. Like, I know people want it. Excuse me. But it's just, I'm just a way different person now, man. And I just don't want to, you know, because y'all don't know during that time what I was actually going through behind the scenes and stuff like that with playing them roles and anything. You know, y'all don't really know what comes with that to actually be able to be in character and stuff like that. You know, so it probably was the simple fact, like, yeah, it was more than just probably just weed and shit like that. You know, motherfuckers smoking, but I heard like shit, like Mike Epps already came out and said a nigga they was doing cocaine on set and everything, like all that. But that helped bring out like the characters and shit, you know. But it's like, so it's just like, ain't no telling. I ain't saying like they got to do drugs, you know what I'm saying, to get in character with their whole situation with on power or anything. But it's just a lot of certain things where it's like, you know, it's a lot of shit, bro. That's like, if you a person who's for Christ, or you know what I'm saying, you believe in like the Bible and stuff like that, you know, it's just certain things where you like, damn, now I got kids, they gonna see this stuff on TV and they gonna see I'm in this show with this woman, this show with this woman, this show with 5 different women, I'm in this movie with this, I'm doing, depending on the roles you play. But if you are an actor, bro, you can't sit there and like overly dwell on that, because every actor knows what comes with acting, bro. Everyone knows the potential kiss scenes, the sex scenes, the being with different people, the, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have fake wives, fake girlfriends, all of this different stuff, everything fake, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, just don't let it sit too heavy on your heart, bro. Bro, you're gonna be alright, gang. King the king, man. That's the vid, though.
Higher than a bitch, I'm off the oil, they don't get it. Running up my money, I'm getting my money. I'm talking my chicken, hold up, bitch, be talking that shit, but whole time told that bitch to listen.